Hey, we're back here for part two, the IZK exclusive biography. When did you lose your virginity?
No comment. I'm not gonna tell you that. Fuck off.
Hey, Isaac, fucking tell him. You're 15. I fucking told me.
Yeah.
Who did you lose your virginity to?
My first girlfriend that was a sexy
What's her name?
Mama.
What's her name?
Her name is Ada.
Hey, she's the girl from the townhouses, right?
Yeah, the girl from the river, way down
yeah.
across town, the river townhouses, man. She was a real good fuck.
Who was your first love?
That would have been her. The only girls I got before her, I never really did much with because I was a young tot just trying to blend in. I got a lot of makeouts and a lot of other shit, but I never got the
yeah. How many babies have you made?
A lot, but the only one...
Tell us how many. We want exact number.
The only one that I know for sure...
We want an exact...
Malcolm from Seattle. His baby mama has confirmed that he is my child, and I love my son.
But how many do you think?
But I don't know if any of my other suspicions are true.
How many?
A lot of girls say that IZK got them knocked up, but I don't know.
You don't know, eh?
I've got them up, but I fucked them, but I don't know if they pregnant or not from my child. Just because some girl has a baby don't mean it's that niggas, right?
Being a black man is a hell of a life.
Yeah. When I first got into rapping after I stopped hanging out with G to the G and those fake rappers, I ended up starting my own group because I always wanted to start a group because me and my little brother were rapping. My little brother Jay Slim, formerly known back then as Disfunk, we were rapping together and we wanted to form a group, but eventually we did. We called it the EV Rap Crew, aka East Fan Rap Crew. Myself, but I was called MC Isaac back then. I wasn't IZK yet, or I was within 2 months of the group. I changed my name to IZK. And then my little brother Jay Swim back then was known as Disfunk. And then there was another cat that's down with my brother and down with me named Lyle. He called himself Aiken. And the group was mildly successful. Aiken was never serious about it, but he tried a few times. Jay Swim was really good, and I was really good, but we didn't have the equipment to make CDs. At the time, we were only making tape cassettes and writing on them, so we passed them out to everybody we could to get our music out there. And that was the first time I actually got a taste of the rap game and making rap music, and I loved it so much, I wanted to rap more. And then I would meet a guy named Rod Dog and another guy named Mr. Mead, my manager.
Tell us about how you met Mr. Mead, yo.
Okay, I was hanging out with this cat down in downtown Vancouver for a while that I known as Rod Dog. I met him through another homie, Jay Hustle, and we used to chill, smoke blunts, hang out, kick it. And then he introduced me to Eli Mead, aka Mr. Mead, who happened to be one of his close friends. And Mr. Mead was doing the rap thing way before I started, and he wanted to get me on a song, and I wanted to get on a song, but I didn't know if I was good enough, so I handed out a tape of some of my best stuff to Mr. Mead, and I handed out a tape also to Rad Dog, and they both listened to it, and Rad Dog gave me a lot of disrespect, because that's just the kind of cat he is, but Mr. Mead loved it, and he liked it when he heard it, and said, I want to work with you. And I got on a track with Mr. Mead and Rad Dog, 2 tracks, and then I guested on Mr. Mead's mixtape with Rad Dog, Real Talk, and then from there, I was added to the 604 Folklick, and I've been with them ever since, and it's been great. We've done lots of moves, and it's been better times than it was before.
How did you meet Van Dog?
I met him through Mr. Mead. Van Dog was a weed advocate and part of a program that was going on in Vancouver for the bud scene, because there's a big marijuana scene in Vancouver. I mean, what with the BC Bud, right? So Van Dog was involved in that, and he also expressed interest in rapping, and we ran into him at a place we used to hang out at, and once we ran into him, he expressed interest in wanting to rap with us and work with us, and he invited us to do a song with him. So we took him to our studio connection, Asylum Avenue in New Westminster. It doesn't exist anymore, but it did at the time, and we took him there, and we introduced him to our crew, and he did a song with us successfully, and it's not a big track. It got lost in the file somewhere. We could find it if we looked it up, but that was the first time we worked with him.
How did you meet the J Child, Stepdaddy J?
I met him through my other homie, Mr. Mead. Mr. Mead was rolling down by Waterfront Station just to chill and hang out. And then J Child was heading in to some Rogers Wireless connection store to pay a cable bill. And then Mr. Mead had talked to him on the internet many times and had heard his music and was interested in striking up a conversation. And Mr. Mead came up and called his name, and J Child apparently turned around and said, yeah, that's me. You want to check out a CD? And Mr. Mead didn't have the dead prime ministers at the minute, but he gave him lots of support, and they exchanged phone numbers and A couple weeks later, we made some calls and went to Jay Child's crib, and his new son, Raphael Alexander Jugovic, was on the way to being born. And Jay Child also had a son named Jaden with his wife, and we went to his home, and we just talked and did some meetings and talked with each other and ended up doing a lot of work. And now me and Jay Child and Mr. Mead are the best of friends.
What do you consider your best mixtape / album?
I'd have to say Ready for Battle, the latest one from 2011. And I might want to point out that one track on there is one of my one-hit wonder hits for the underground. I'd say I'm an underground one-hit wonder. Not a mainstream one-hit wonder like Coolio or whatever. An underground, extremely underground one-hit wonder. Because Ready for Battle got a lot of responses in the sense that East Van was the hit. East Van has so many hits on YouTube, and a lot of people have commented, a lot of people. And another one of our hits that was done with a lot of us was the Mocha Only collabo. We worked with Mocha Only on a collabo, and that's gotten a lot of attention on the internet too.
But that's not on any of your albums.
Not yet. It's going to be on an album.
It's going on Revolution.
Will you allow Stepdaddy J to do a remix of East Van with you on it and Mr. Mead on it for his upcoming 2012 album?
Oh, absolutely. Stepdaddy J's down to work with me anytime. I do it for y'all, man. I do it for the program. I do it for the people, and I do it for the music, and I do it for the love of the art.
Do you know how many hits the actual video, like an actual video of East Van with Stepdaddy J, Mr. Mead, and IZK on that?
Yeah.
You know how many hits that would get?
As many. As many as we could count. As many.
Where do you see IZK in 2012 and beyond?
2012 and beyond, where do I see IZK? We're seeing as it's 2012 now. In the next 5 years, if everything goes well and how I hope it'll go. Because like my homie Rush II said, we all got hopes and dreams. And if everything goes the way I want it to go, if everything goes swell and I make some progress, I'm hoping to have a little bit more money, be more well off, have a nice girlfriend to come home to, have a child again, to add to my list of children.
You said you only got one.
Apparently I have more. I mentioned that. I have one that
Well, what
mentioned.
do you honestly in your heart, what do you think?
I think I have a little more, but their mothers don't make any attempt to get in touch with me.
That's too
I
bad.
have one for sure.
So you meet girls that just want to fuck you and they get pregnant.
Yeah. It's happened apparently more than once, but once for sure.
Mm.
I get a lot of pussy, Jay Child. That's what a player does.
Sweet. Well, thank you for this interview.
Thank you very much.
And
I'm
we look
doing it
forward.
for
We
y'all.
look forward
I'm doing it
to.
for the people. Y'all is the people. Respect to Van City. I love you. Respect to Canada. Respect to British Columbia. Respect to my homie Mr. Mead, my manager and captain of the Click. And respect to Big J, manager and producer for Nightmare. And respect to everybody, man. Respect to all y'all.
We look forward to hearing from you for your music projects, your video projects.